find a way to run from the city of the sun. You say it's over when the day is done.
Today is May 12, 2026. It is 2:38 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1 is on IPU Team Sussex. So we're gonna continue here. First tweet. Alright, we're gonna start with this. I shared this on my last video, but this is just to ease into the discussion we're gonna be talking about. And there were a lot of discussion that I kept out, so there might be some extras as I read some of those tweets. Okay, there's that. Fails, there's the laugh here pointing down here. Are they crying? They are crying, huh? There's the laugh again. The British media, the Duchess of Sussex did not share any photographs with friends to mark the special day, which was Mother's Day. Okay, let me translate that, pointing to what she wrote up here. To that, the Duchess of Sussex did not share any photographs with us to mark the special day, Mother's Day. We, her fans and supporters, are desperate people. They were waiting for her to post pictures, and we all know why. Money, pound, I'm rolling. There's the laugh here. So they're not even ashamed to even say that. You know, the tabloid headlines, they're not even ashamed. There's no shame with these people. There's no shame. Meghan Markle's mysterious radio silent as she fails to mark special occasion. The Duchess of Sussex did not share any photographs with friends to mark the special day. Jasmine Carey. Yesterday they post that. Okay. More proof that they rely on Meghan, not the Duchess of Sussex, for content. That's why all this talk about title removal is an absolute joke. They will never stop following her, talking about her, stalking her, analyzing her, trolling her, etc. The royal rats need their £70 per trick, per article. No post from Meghan, no rent. Alright, so that's a picture of them waiting. Let's go to the next tweet. Alright, this video is not about the Daddy Fail stuff. It's just to show you that they're waiting for Meghan to post something. There's another one here. Look what made national news in the UK. There's a rolling eye. Absolute insanity. The demented British media were sitting there desperately waiting for Meghan's Mother's Day post like it was a matter of national importance. Imagine being that irrelevant. There's the article. I'm not gonna read the article. This is the headline. Meghan Markle's mysterious radio silent as she fails to mark special occasion. The Duchess of Sussex did not share any photographs with friends to mark the special day. But then they at least put one and one together. This is the day, the actual day. Don't you think she will be enjoying that day instead of worrying about posting things on social media? Oh my God. So she will have to do the content. The actual day, she's enjoying her life. What happened to Meghan Markle? Prince Harry's wife fails to mark special day. Meghan's quiet US Mother's Days after birthday post for Archie has prompted fresh curiosity about how much of her family life she now wants online. Oh my God, these people are ridiculous. There's me here. Let me pause. Okay, so they were waiting for Meghan to wish herself and her mom a happy Mother's Day. They're obsessed with Meghan. If Meghan had posted something, they would have been the first to complain about it. They are crazy. So that was the very first tweet that I saw where they were complaining that Meghan didn't post anything 13 hours ago. Then later on, I will say about the Mickey Mouse, the Disney things were posted late afternoon. I think it's when I got up, I saw the post. People were talking about it. Alright, they had their headpieces ready for nothing. Article, The Express has reached the reporting on things Meghan didn't do stage. Love this. There's the laugh here. LOL, not them thinking if it is not online, it didn't happen. Failing to mark. I guarantee you her loved ones ensure the day was special for her. Sour grapes. Alright, so there's all of that. That's an ad. Now, this is a video about Larry King, and I think I shared it on my last video as well. Okay. In 2013, while interviewing the Suit star, Meghan and her co-star Patrick J. Adams, the late Larry King asked Meghan to show him her calligraphy skills, and she then disappointed him. Rest in peace, Larry King. Alright, 1 minute and 25 seconds.
You are a calligrapher?
I used to be, yes. That was, I went to all-girls Catholic school. Handwriting class was one of those.
And how do calligraphers get paid? I mean, who employs calligraphers?
You know, it's
wedding
funny.
Reception people?
Absolutely. Wedding reception people.
Yes,
also.
please, let her do it.
no.
Check this out.
Write something and use my name or anything you want. Just
I don't write things down in front of her anymore because I'm embarrassed to have people
do
do
you
it.
have a side talent?
I'm a photographer, I do all sorts of things, but nothing as impressive as this.
Are you an amateur photographer?
I would say, you know, borderline amateur professional. I have a lot of gear. I love to shoot. I shoot nonstop, but I don't make money doing it. But I did survive as a young actor taking headshots.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I shall.
Do tell.
Do tell.
But that, I mean, you
Here, let
can
me
have the
write.
right
Now,
pen and
I'm
you
gonna
do
write
the
the
right
same thing for you,
Actually,
just to
Patrick has
give you a
really
sense.
cool
of
handwriting,
this.
though.
Oh, my day is made.
Larry.
You want to go pick the furniture?
Let's do that. Paint colors, swatches.
So that's what happens when a 4-year-old writes the same thing.
He loves Larry King. Now we have a problem. This is a different kind of triage.
Alright, so that's that. Let me read some of the comments. Okay, whatever is here. Listen to her giving her co-star his dues when she said he actually has really cool handwriting, proof of her thoughtfulness for others, as it has been stated by those in the know. LOL, my mother who didn't do calligraphy would better calligraphy than that. Okay, so that's fine. Oh my god, this is so sweet. Let me black this. It's like childish type of things. This is so sweet, although I do recall a lot of hateful press saying Meghan lied about addressing things because there was no way she could just all of a sudden do calligraphy. LOL, underestimated again. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Now this is when I started seeing the squad we're talking about as ever. Alright. While the UK media and the derangers were going through a very bad case of Meghan content withdrawal, the Duchess of Sussex was busy doing business as usual. If there's a music, I'm gonna mute it. Okay, so let me go through it like this. Go on IG and watch it, okay? So when I do it like this, I don't get, what do you call this? Flag for it. There's a lot of things being shown here. Like for instance, this pants here, I don't know if I put any tweet making reference to it. One of the squad who are good with fashion claimed this is one of her friends, I guess, jeans line that she play conjoined with. And there's different things here as ever, as usual. And there's that. Meghan content withdrawal, I like it. Camilla, there's the heart here. Meghan, just Meghan, that's the tweet. There's the heart here. Let's go to the next tweet. If I see that video again, I may not play it, okay? Because I can't even play it properly, so I don't get flagged. Okay, always mama's girl. There's Meghan and Ms Doria. It looks like Ms Doria's looking younger too. Oh, I'm so happy that they are living in the US now, because if they were in the UK, she will have to travel more often than none to go see the kids, and Meghan as well. Her flower. I remember Doria talking about how she was offered money to betray her daughter, and she said, "That's my child." No, bless her. Yeah, and they did that to the father, and you see what happened. Oh my God. Let me not bring a sour grape in this video. There's this here, it's only 7 seconds. Grandma Doria literally looks 25 years old. It's clear where Meghan gets those youthful genes from. Yeah, she looks younger. I just said that in the last picture. Alright. There's Lili right there. Lily's enjoying herself. They had a blast. All smile. I love it. No, she doesn't. What's no, she doesn't? What was it here? Oh, I just said it in the last picture that I saw. Of course, she's not gonna look like a teenager or young 20-year-old or something. But when you look at the face and compared to her real age, you could see the difference. Alright, not Mickey kneeling before Queen Mother Doria and kissing her hand. Even the mouse himself recognizes true royalty. Alright, next tweet. The last one was a commercial or ad. Okay, let's put, okay, so that's a picture. Princess meets princess. This is so cute. Man, those kids are freaking tall. Look at those shoes. I'm sure this shoes is gonna sell out. It looks very comfortable too. There's that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I love it. So precious. Alright, this is extra. Okay, we just saw the video. What's in your pantry? Meghan for the complete as ever pantry. The heart of the as ever kitchen. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Okay. Harry and Meghan's little world feels so peaceful, cozy and almost enchanted, tucked away from all the noise. Every step they took makes even more sense in today's media circus. Nobody really knows what their day-to-day looks like, and honestly, that kind of privacy feels priceless. Yeah. In my last video on Happy Team Sussex, and I was saying, this kid don't even know how I've ever been to Disneyland, either in Florida or in California. Never. They must have stayed in one of those hotels. Look at Lily barefoot. Alright, there's that. Totally well said. Shucks, beautifully said. Alright, next tweet. Many of these pictures are repetitive. It's just the squad, you know, different conversation with each of those pictures. Wow, Meghan's updated her Instagram profile photo. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. I love this pic. Oh, I thought I paused it. Imagine you're this beautiful and people think you breathe the toxic air. This is peace at its finest radiating. She's so serene. That's an ad. Alright, I love this picture in so many ways for so many reasons. Meghan is just stunning. Okay, our Duchess just chilling, completely unbothered, probably thinking of her next move. Absolutely gorgeous. And those delusional, dried up, jacked up teeth hags thought they ever stood a chance with Harry up against this beautiful woman. Like I said, delusional. It's nice, but she appears sad though. It looks like she's looking into the future kind of way. Thinking and looking into the future. I don't know. That's what I see. If her gaze, just thinking, and her hand on her head, I don't know. Just thinking, I don't know. This is what's good with when you look at pictures. It's subjective. Alright, our Duchess just, okay, I read that. Absolutely gorgeous and dried. Okay, I read that. It's nice, but she appears sad though. Those jealous deranged aren't just clutching their fake pearls. They're about to hang them. Okay, I don't want to say that. Alright, with them, 3, 2, 1, here the deranged gang comes. Of the UK tabloid have been a frenzy about this too. They are literally stalking her IG page. Irrelevant, you say? Alright, and people think Harry will live this beauty. That's the laugh. Next tweet. Alright, same picture again. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, updates her Instagram profile picture. There's that. Beautiful emojis. She's looking gorgeous as always. Stunning. Alright, let's go to the next one. There's a lot of tweets about this. I just leave them alone. Meghan looks effing hot in her new Insta profile picture. Fire. There is a sexiness about her that's just wow. She's hot. Let's pause this. Right. Me, as soon as I saw that picture, I'm freaking lesbian, okay? I don't think I want to go that far. There's me here laughing. Oh my god. Looks like she shot a new campaign for something coming up. Hopefully, crossing fingers. There's that. Oh my lord. The squad or something. Okay, I'm so happy that this is the only Kingdom Archie and Lili know, not that toxic cesspit where they have been slave and scapegoats. Okay, they escaped the toxic swamp. Meghan said, I heard y'all were calling my name. They will be fed for weeks. There's me laughing, LOL. And there's the thing here. That's what she's making reference. Because they were writing about it on Mother's Day that she didn't post anything. So that's what this screenshot is all about. So true, Zandy. I hope they continue to only know the Disney Kingdom. They are happy, healthy, safe, loved and protected in California. A much better place to be. There's the heart here, to be loved. Alright, next tweet. Let's see if I could fit all of these under 30 minutes. Okay, absolutely stunning. Duchess Meghan for as ever. There's the pictures. Okay. Someone made reference of this dress similar to her reception for her wedding. Okay. Ate up all her looks. That girl is bad as ever. Her beauty sickened me. That massive ring. We still don't have an ID on it. Drives me nuts. Bottom left photo is everything. This one. Bottom left. This one. Yeah. Okay, wow. And a lot of emojis with hearts, eyes, and just the hearts. Next tweet. Okay, so that's a video. So dreamy. Duchess Meghan for as ever. Herbal Hibiscus Tea. Gentle flavor, subtle tang, and robust hue. I think it was JTB who did a review, one of her products. His review was pretty good. 11 seconds in this. Let's see. You know what I like with this? Thank God there's no music in it. You get to hear the sound like I'm hearing bird. It's so calm. So calm. Alright, next tweet. Oh, is there any comment? The tea is delicious. Alright, this is extra. People are talking about it. Okay, Nancy Myers, 90 commercial vibes are real. Okay. We described, my agree, love it. These I didn't put on the list. These are extra. This ring and those earrings, gorgeous. There's that. Alright, welcome. Oh, let's pause again. I just don't want to get flagged. That's all. YouTube really flag any videos. Welcome to the world of as ever. What began with fruit from Meghan's garden, simmered into preserves in her home kitchen, has inspired our curated collection to bring surprise and delight to your everyday. Alright, so there's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Fashion. Okay, so this was the tweet where the squad made the reference to her reception, wedding reception. Whenever I see Meghan Sussex in a halter neck white gown, I always thought about the second dress that shook the world. Alright, so this is the one she's put in her commercial thing here. And this is during her wedding. Look like they had a blast at their wedding. Look at Harry looking like James Bond. His eyes look like he's on a mission. He can't wait for the reception to be over and go to the next stage. If you know, you know. Yeah, he looked determined. It's very sad what they did to him. Both of them, by the way. Not just him. Harry and Meghan too. But, you know, God is good. He had a better plan for them. I think that's the dress from the Epsies, but I absolutely love that look on her. Yes, I thought so too, but none can outdo the dress. There's a loving eye. True, sis is true to the let me show you my torn shoulder game. She looked absolutely fabulous in the Stella McCartney dress on the way to her wedding reception party. Yeah, that I know she worked out for that. I have 2 more left for this video. But there was so much. I'm sure we're going to be talking about it all week. So I'm sure tomorrow I'll have some more for you. I love seeing Harry and Meghan and Grandma Doria creating magical memories with Archie and Lilibet at Disneyland for Mother's Day. Alright, so 7 seconds screenshot in between. Oh, you know what? Let me just go over it like that. There's Meghan. Okay, so that's that. Okay, Mickey Mouse is so sweet, recognizing Queen Doria. Doria is so cute. I bet Archie and Lili love her so much. Oh, I'm pretty sure Ms Doria be doing some really good cooking. I remember my nephew. He was the first grandson for my mom. Oh my God, my mom used to cook you know, baby food that you see on the shelves and all of that. That's not what my nephew used to eat. Okay, my mom will make stuff from scratch. That kid is so freaking strong. I tried to do it, but hey, I wasn't as successful. All right, next week, and this is my last one. I thought this was very interesting. All right, this has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan. All right, I see this happen every day, and it's so typical of New York City. Is the greatest city in the world. All right, let's listen to him. Obviously, there will be screenshot.
So I'm walking over the Williamsburg Bridge right now into Brooklyn. I'm walking behind a group of like 8-year-old kids, and we just walked by two Hasidic Jewish women speaking Yiddish to one another. Then right after them, an elderly Chinese couple speaking Chinese to one another. Then right after them, a big group of like 20-year-olds, dudes, all speaking Spanish to one another. And it made me so fucking happy, man. So happy, right? We want our kids, we want our future generations growing up in spaces that show them what diversity looks like, that shows them what different backgrounds looks like, what different culture looks like, that shows them that it's okay to speak different languages, right? To come from different places, to have different food, to have different art, to have different types of romance, different types of sexuality. It's all good. It's all okay. We want our children to understand that stuff because it makes them more empathetic, right? It makes them more loving. Makes them more understanding. It's good for democracy, right? It fights fascism in a way, right? Fascism hates diversity, it hates creativity. Cities are the opposite, right? We want our kids growing up around this stuff. Makes me really happy to see city kids, man. I was a city kid. I love cities.
Yeah, in past video, I've told you, when I go to the country, it's like for a while, okay? When you want to recenter yourself or just want to get away from the noise. But I cannot stay in the country too long. I love the city, the urban areas. Okay, so I thought I'd share it with you. There's so many things. I used to live in New York City. I remember Saturday, it used to be so refreshing. I would get up early, go downtown, like by Chinatown, and just sometimes just walk around. And you will see a lot of people, vendors selling fruits on the sidewalk. It was so vibrant. Now when I drive by, and I also used to work around Chinatown as well for a Chinese company, architect. And you know, when I for lunch I'll eat the stuff and things like that. But now when I drive past, it's so dead. Yes, they revitalize the area. The things that you are seeing, it's like robotic type of things. The vibe is no longer there anymore. And I think majority of the Chinese or Asian, because there's many different groups of Asian that lives in Chinatown, they're no longer there. I think they move more toward where's that, Queens and Long Island City. That bridge that guy is talking about, he was crossing, it leads to, what's that area, Long Island City, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So the vibe is no longer there. And I used to see the shift that was happening as well. And the other thing I used to do on Saturday in Chinatown, and Little Italy is not too far from there. Distance. You move from one block to the next block is a different feel. And there's people who used to sell antique kind of things. I used to go and just look, enjoy myself for like half of the day. And by the time I get back home, it's already either 2 or 3 o'clock. And sometime I will go to walk in Central Park. You see different vibes, different things. People on roller skate. There's group putting music, and it was the vibe. Different group of people. People's painting. People's playing music. Oh my God. I used to love it. I don't know how it is anymore because I don't live in the city anymore. But anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you. But these people are trying to divide people, making you fear other groups. But it's this group, when they come together, they create magic. and we shall see how we move forward. There's a lot of things that's going on right now, not just in the US. Right now we are seeing what's happening in the US, but please pay attention. Those MAGAs are in your respective countries as well. What we are seeing, they're displaying in the United States to show the rest this is the way to go about it. At the same time, if they succeed, that will be their blueprint for them to carry on in the rest to the rest of the world. But what we are seeing right now is how we're fighting back. As much as many of you may not see, people are fighting back. Okay, there's a comment I responded. Let me see. You know what? Let me not get into it. That's a different story. So please, let's do a prayer, because on my last video I did a prayer. So let's do a prayer. This is the one that I did, and it's very blurry. The prayer that I asked is prayer for society. So let's do this one. This one is a bit clearer. Lord, we ask for your blessing on our diverse nation. Help us to see the beauty in our differences and to unite in our shared humanity. May we work together to build a just and inclusive society. Amen. I think this is perfect, especially with the last tweet. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So that was this video here for Mother's Day. Whatever tweets that is in this video, that's what the squad were talking about yesterday morning, around this time that I'm recording right now. But now, since then, Meghan put new content out there, and I just share it with you the following day. So that's it. Thank you for watching.